The crazy thing behind this, guys, the whole entire crazy thing behind this thing. See all this? All the motions that are going on, all of this. Just even being just like the wind chime door. And before you even like go past this door, there's all the crazy stone architecture and all that. Another thing that it does so well, that these secrets do so well, that makes it creepy, right? Is you see stuff like this, okay? And it's crazy because like some of it's hidden, right? So some of it's hidden, right? So some of the secrets are hidden, right? But then like you like take like a game like Banjo-Kazooie, okay? So you take like Banjo-Kazooie, and Banjo-Kazooie has a typical level of showing you something like that, right? Something like this, right? Even like what this stuff is all about. But the crazy part is what makes the secret even crazier, because it just has to get scary and crazy and crazier, right? What makes it scary and crazy, okay, is that it takes all that. It takes like the thing that's like obvious in your face, okay, and then it takes it makes something so confusing, like you don't even know what the heck it's really supposed to be. You have somewhat of an idea of what it is, right? You have some different ideas that go through your head, right? But you really don't have like a full grasp of what this stuff is. All you know is it's creepy. It's like scary. It's like scary. It's scarier than a lot of things you've seen. And when I talk about like like the idea of being scary, or like what is scary, how is this scary, that kind of stuff, I'm telling you, the reason this stuff is so scary is because it's like you have like a simple thing. You can go and watch a Jake Gyllenhaal Nightcrawler movie, right? You can go see Nightcrawler, and there's some scary things in Nightcrawler, but like there's some simple things, and there's some ideas that are scary. But when you start to see confusing stuff, when you get to start to see confusing, scary stuff, it outweighs everything. Every single thing that you would think about gets outweighed, right? And it makes you do like crazy things you never thought you would do, right? Like, I'll show you. Another thing is that it makes you do like, see the clouds and everything, how the clouds is up here and it's all like moving around and all that, and all the clouds in the sky. Normally that'd just be like, because there's been many different ways the sky's been shown, like Shin Megami Tensei Apocalypse, right? Just use it as an example, right? Many ways this has been shown, okay? Metroid Prime 4 trailer, right? Many different ways it's been shown, okay? But when you see it the correct way, okay? When you see it the correct way and you see what the actual thing is behind it, that's when it really gets scary. It gets scary because you've seen what the whole idea is behind it. When you see like the actual idea that's behind it. And that's the better thing to see, that's like the better thing to see. And that's how you get to like parts where you're like looking at, I'll show you where this is at too, even. I'll show you, there's so many things, but there's a reason there's so many things, okay? Right. It's using insanity, definitely. But have you like noticed when you talk to people too, even like they always want an eternal darkness to happen again, They want an eternal darkness to happen because eternal darkness was different. It's right there. Yeah, it's right there. See that right there? Just that right there. Yep. It's my camera makes stuff look different too. It's crazy that my camera makes it look different. Uh, that's but like it's a really scary thing because you don't even have like an idea. You don't have like you have an idea, but you don't have like a full idea of like so basically it takes everything that you've been scared of, okay? So a lot of things that you've been scared of. And then it says, "Oh, you have not been scared." Yeah. And that's the whole reason I even have like a heart for it. Like I have a heart or an idea to go and see it is because when I literally saw it when I first saw it, even like just two of these things that I've seen, right? And I saw it, I was like, I was mad. I was mad. I was mad because it's pure cash. You know what I'm saying? So it's pure cash. So think about even the idea in the head, like you have pure money, like just pure money, pure fame and money. And it's right in front of your eyes. But you also want people to see it because you want them to be like, yo, look at this. Look at this. Dude. You want them to see it so they understand, like, looking at things. You have an easy example too. So there's also an easy example. So sometimes trying not to get frustrated over it too is actually a good idea too, because you do have an easy example with this. The easy example is like Goosebumps, right? Goosebumps has an easy example of like showing kind of like a crazy insanity episode, So you have somewhat ideas of it being around, You have some ideas of it happening or being around you. And the thing that's made this even scary right here, showing this, right, showing that's made everything scary behind this, is there was a game before this that was put on Game Pass, and it gave people a lot of like, what? It was the Slayer shooter game. It gave people a lot of what? Like just like a lot of what moments. It had just, like, huh? But that's seeing what a video game actually is, seeing what a video game actually is. Seeing what really video games can do is the cool part. And that's what makes it like that's where the money, the cash comes from, is you want to see what a video game's actually like. I think it was funny when they even delayed Metroid Prime 4, because I'd delay Metroid Prime 4 also. And the reason they want to delay Metroid Prime 4 is they got they want some other ideas, Of course, they want to find another idea to get past me, right? So if they can find another idea to get over me and then have another, like another different title, right? It all depends on how the market goes too. Did you know, like, I'm gonna end it here because I could go on and on and on about this. But think about, like, I think yesterday I went like a little nuts because I was like the Splatoon content. There was something that was just way further than I could see, and the thing with the Splatoon content that was further than I could see was that it was the idea that, like, okay, they brought out the content. They're seeing their consumer, right? They have to see through their consumer, okay? So as much as they love doing the cool stuff that we'd like to see, right, they also have to see through the consumer. And they have to see through the consumer, and they have to make sure. But, like, sometimes I'm patient to the idea of, like, try not to accept it as like a form of defeat. Don't accept it as a form of defeat, okay? Because that's an easy thing to do, is to go and accept it as a form of defeat, right? Because it just sucks too. You can't try and accept it as a form of defeat. There's moments in your life where you'll be seeing like things you don't want to see, you know? See, this is an example. You'll see things you don't want to see, right? And then that will eventually lead you to reminisce, right? And you'll reminisce and you'll go back and look at a game like Rayman on the Nintendo 64, or you'll look at Enemy Zero, or you'll look at something from the past, right? You'll look at a certain movie that you watched, right? You'll look at a TV show or a song you listened to, okay? So it's all the stuff that's coming out your way, that's coming towards you, and what's happening it's good content. It's very good content, but it's like it's messed up too, because like I don't get, like, I love the Sonic Superstars angle, because have you seen other things you've seen besides Sonic Superstar? Have you read the book? You know, a lot of people have read this book. There's this crazy book that you can read that has very abstract art. It's a common book, and it shows you how scary arts and crafts can be, because arts and crafts can be kind of scary, and it's a desired book. A lot of people that you know own that book. It's like a certain book. It's like a generational book, right? And there's things at first I see that I just don't accept, right? That's another thing. There's some stuff that I see that I just don't accept, right? And then I have to wait, and it takes me time to accept it, you know? Because like it's like a frustrating part, kind of like, I just the easy example of it is kind of like Pixar movies, right? Animation movies. You like the animation or the Pixar movies, but it takes a minute for you to actually see what you like about it, you know? Why do you like it? What is something you like about it, okay? And I feel like there's people that hate that. There's people that I don't even want to say hate, but are judgmental towards like Ellen DeGeneres, right? Ellen DeGeneres is a common one, right? So there's people that are they're like a little judgmental on Ellen DeGeneres, but there are times when Ellen DeGeneres' jokes and the stuff that she says and the things that she thinks about, it makes sense. But there'll be times when people just do not like her. You know, they just don't like her. But like, she can't be always amazing. You know, she can't just always be spot on, right? Because if she was always spot on, oh my gosh, if she was always spot on, you know, it's not gonna happen. It is not gonna happen. Nope. That's a lot of episodes of Ellen DeGeneres. It's not gonna happen, people. But you can't. You have to. When you see something and then you see it and it happens, okay? You gotta see it through. You gotta see it through. You gotta see past all the anger, because you have many moments when you're not doing so well, right? When you're not doing so well. But then you have those moments where you can get well, okay? You can get well and you can get right. And you gotta start seeing those through, because that's the thing too. You don't even develop what do you actually like, you know? You don't develop what are you actually getting towards, you know? What kind of goal are you getting towards? You don't get like a sight of what do you love. You don't see what you love, because half the time you're like, nope. You know what's a video I love that you can look at too, by the way, is the people that are critical towards Zelda Ocarina of Time. That's a funny video you should always look up. But look up that. Look at the people that were critical towards Ocarina of Time. Try and look at that. And try and see that sometime. And then Ocarina of Time, I did this project series that I was doing with it, and I'm going to expand on the project series of that in different ways, right? But I was wanting to show people what you can see from Ocarina of Time, you know? What can you see from it? Because sometimes people just don't see it. And when they don't see it, then all they see is Mario 64, okay? All they see is Mario 64. All they see is, they don't see anything that's actually like happening, you know? It's it's so sick. It's so sick. It's so sick because it's like they've remade the game. You know what I'm saying? They've remade Ocarina of Time twice. They've made a Master Quest. They've made some crazy things, dude. Some crazy little ideas. I think they've literally gotten people past Chaos Theory. And I think when people go back to like Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, see what I'm saying? When they go back to like the ideas of what did they like, what did they not like, people love Chaos Theory. I love Chaos Theory, but they don't go back to Chaos Theory. They see us as stupid, and they see how stupid we are, and sometimes they see how dumb we are, and they don't go back to like the level design that came about with Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. And now they're just like, oh, cool, we can just make Ghost Recon games, and we can make it feel like a Gears of War game, you know? But everything that you've thought about, okay, every single thing that you've been putting forward is content is crazy, dude. Oh my gosh, it is crazy. I think like I'm so excited to talk about this too. And the reason I'm so excited to talk about this is like people were watching Simpsons episodes, having crazy things happen with Simpsons episodes, right? People were seeing just, you know, many different avenues happening, right? Just different things happening. Tyra Banks, right? Just different things that were happening, that were slightly happening, okay? Even like you go to like Oprah Winfrey, okay? Where males didn't want to accept Oprah Winfrey, but then Oprah Winfrey found some way for a male to pay attention, you know? That's kind of like that's all those consensual moments, that just the moments, the fragments of time, right? The fragments of everything, just the matter of it. It's crazy. It's crazy because this fox game, this game about this fox, while it's hilarious, it's funny, it has some funny things about it. It also has crazy things going on. And it kind of almost feels like starting all over again.